I literally recorded this already and it did not record. Don't know what's going on. This is why I don't shoot this damn bad camera. And now I'm like so self-conscious that it's not recording. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, y'all. So I'm in South Pasadena at the library. I feel like the lighting isn't great. Hold on. I want the lighting to be lit. Okay. All right, I'm in South Pasadena at the South Pasadena Library. It's my first time at this library. One of the things that I'm trying to do is go to all of the libraries in the region. So whenever I can pop in to a library I haven't been to, I'm always ecstatic to do so, and I'm going to get a library card. Uh-huh, uh-huh. But I was past this area and I was like, oh, let me see how long I'm gonna take me to get home. And it was like 55 minutes, something like that. I'm like, oh, and I still have to do something else later on in the afternoon or early afternoon. So I'm like, oh, I'll just wait. So I've been here since about 10. It's 10:40 now. Again, I recorded and it did not record. I got this study room, which is actually a conference room, um, because I'm like watching some older footage from the show, working on this video essay. And I'm like, this is good. I'm glad that I actually stopped. I looked up the libraries in the area that were on the way like to home. If I would have went home, it would have been an hour there, then it would have been another 45 minutes to get back to where I need to get to. And I'm like, girl, let's just go to the library. No, I cannot edit today, so I'm not gonna be able to do my day-to-day stuff. But I will watch the Beyond the Gates episode, watch the Divorce Sisters episode when I get home, and work on those videos and get them up for tomorrow. Like I'm not even tripping. Um, but today, this interruption in my routine, this new space also gives me energy. And I think I need that sometimes. None of the things that I do every day are not actually good things to do because they are, but you can just fall into a flow, into a cadence. And sometimes you need to break that rhythm, break that pattern so that you can introduce new things. And like one of the new things that I have been wanting to introduce that I have been thinking about that I have like started to work on and just never followed through with is like my video essays. And ever since I said on one of my voice notes, because I did not record this for y'all to see, but aside from what y'all see from my day to day, I still record other stuff in reference to like my thoughts and my feelings throughout the day because I'm still using my tracker to track that. So there's like on camera stuff and off camera stuff. And that's just from my perspective. And I admitted something in a voice note the other day about a fear that I had. And now I'm like, okay, looking at these video essays, why haven't you really put any type of real energy into this? Is it because you're afraid? And I think it is. I think subconsciously I have a fear of like switching my content format and it bombing. But then it's like, girl, if you just take 1 second and have that conversation with yourself, that is like so not likely, even though I do understand the fear, right? But the craziest part about it is where you're at, you can't stay either because not that the pool is getting smaller, but like I am less and less inspired by the content that I'm making. I am more comfortable with it. I can do it, except for when I'm struggling and having resistance and active procrastination and all that. I can do it almost with my damn eyes closed. And the type of content that I consume the most on YouTube is definitely video essays, is deep dives into niche topics and niche subjects and like specific thoughts. Like I love engaging with critical thought and conversation and like asking why about things and like and having a dialogue about it. So like that feels like a natural progression for me. But I think I don't see myself as a video essayist. And it's like, girl, even that is easily solvable because you wasn't a screenwriter until you wrote your first screenplay. You weren't a director until you directed your first thing. You weren't like a producer until you did like just do the thing and keep doing the thing. That's how you be the thing. Um, but I think like I have a fear, a low grade fear, but a fear nonetheless of like putting a ton of energy because the thing about video essays, like you have to do a ton of research. It takes time, it takes a lot of energy. And right now my content workflow is I watch a show, I turn on my camera, I turn on my mic, and I just say what I think. And that's pretty much it. But with video essays, it's scripting, it's research, it's going back and rewatch, it's keying in on things, it's formulating a thesis and then finding examples and proof to support your thesis. It's also coming up with counter arguments so that you're prepared to have a full-fledged conversation. It's going from 10 to 20-minute videos to 45 to maybe 2 hour long videos. Um, and I think again, there's a low grade fear of mine of like putting a month, a month and a half worth of research and writing and recording, editing into a video and then it flopping. But it's also like, bro, this is the area that you want to go in. This is the shit that you want to make. So even if it doesn't do well, you would have enjoyed the process. But then two, there's no proof that it wouldn't go well. So like, why are we assuming that people are not going to watch it? The same way that you're assuming that people are not going to watch it, you can assume that everybody and their mama going to watch it. Which takes me to my next thing of like, for pushing me creatively, which I need. I definitely need to be challenged. I love to learn. I love to like grow and evolve. That's the one plus side to this. But the other plus side is like the evergreen nature. So I won't be chained to a release schedule from a damn network. Tyler Perry specifically wreaks havoc upon my content schedule because he doesn't do the typical release windows and the typical marketing. He'll tell you a week before the show about to come back on that, oh, this new season of this is dropping next week. And then you got to figure it out and make it work. But with doing video essays, I can decide what my content plan is going to be, and I can stick to that regardless of what's dropping, whether it got new episodes, whether something's on hiatus or whatever. It's like, girl, it all of this makes sense. This is what you should be doing. So why aren't you doing it? So this is great. I said all of that to say that is what my top focus is today. It is working on these two video essays that I have already outlined. This outline is 6 pages, and I think this outline is 5 because I took my initial thoughts and I put it all down. Now I just have to answer these questions that are in here and like deep dive further so that I can go to the next stage of it. But like being in this new space is giving me, I think, the push that I need to like face the fear and like, okay, maybe you gave this day away. Now I'm looking back on it like, okay, if it turns out that this particular video essay is a flop, which I don't think it will be, because I think this is a very interesting topic. I think my audience is going to be interested in my particular like cumulative take on the thing. And I don't want to tell y'all right now, I'm sorry, but you can try to guess in the comment section down below if you want. But even if it is, you spend a day editing video for interviews for a film that took your video and never gave you credit. So like, why not give yourself the same amount of effort and energy that you give other people in your art and your perspective? I'm like processing it with myself right now, y'all, because I have never sat down and really processed it with myself. Which again, the new space is creating energy for this because back at home, if I was in my damn studio, I'm gonna be sitting down in front of my mic. Oh, I need to record this. Let me talk about some divorces and stuff. Let me talk about this. Let me do that. No, focus on this detailed ass argument that you have, a valid one, but it's also going to spark additional conversation amongst this particular fandom. And you need to get on it because some things are coming in the next 2 months. So this will be perfectly timed. If you drop this a month before that, it has plenty of time to rack in views. And if I could get into a place where I can grow the viewership, but the viewership is not solely tied to me reviewing new shows, and it shifts to being more just about my takes on the things that I offer up. I'll be in a nice, sweet spot, I swear. So anyway, that is what I'm doing here. I haven't had a chance to look at the whole library. They only let you reserve this for an hour at a time. I think I might be able to go over to like maybe 11 because the next reservation is at 12 or something. But I am going to take time to walk around the library, but I want to focus on this. So I have 4 things on my list. This essay, the second essay, the book club breakdown for this month's film, which I already recorded my voice notes on that. So that's more just about processing that and then reviewing the Patreon that I plan because I need to get ready to launch that before the end of the month. Those are the 4 things that are top of mind today. And I'm not really going to be home until way later. I only got freaking feel like I got like 4.5 hours of sleep, which I need to do better with. I need to do better with the 8 hours because lately I feel like in the last week, maybe the last week and a half, I've only been getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep at night, and then I would have to take a nap during the day. And it's like, bro, we need to cut that shit out. Like, yes, you're still getting the sleep to an extent, but I want to sleep 8 hours overnight. I really do. Um, yeah. And my freaking second watch broke. I woke up the other night and the freaking face was off, and I was like, what the hell? So that one is done. So now all I have is this one. I probably won't be able to sleep with it because the charge doesn't hold. If I sleep with it, then I won't have the charge on the day. And it takes about 20 minutes to charge fully. I don't know. I gotta time it out and figure it out, whatever. Um, but yeah, I need to lock in with the sleeping. Any other updates for y'all? I don't think so. That might be all I got right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this. Mm, 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 mm. Hey y'all, I am actually posted up at the park. My phone died, so I did not get to record a bunch of like B-roll of me working on the essay. I do have the first draft, so I kind of want to edit it, but I also need to eat. Went to Trader Joe's real quick and got this, which is so much better. I only paid $11 and I got guacamole, lentil wrap, and a mango smoothie. This morning I paid $14 for some like little donut holes, some Cheetos. I know I should not. I've been eating that. And apple juice and a vitamin C vitamin water. And I don't even like the donuts. I bought two packets. I shouldn't even have bought them because they don't even taste good. They don't even taste like anything. But I was so desperate this morning. The area that I was in did not have like I typically would get like a Chick-fil-A egg biscuit with some hash browns. They didn't have no Chick-fil-A. They didn't have no like Dunkin'. They only had Starbucks and I don't shop at Starbucks. Um and I was like, so I just went to a gas station real quick and I'm like, all right, let me just grab something. It didn't have a ton of selection there. It only had that kind of, like, and I'm just like, and now I regret it. But we're making better choices. And this is just a reminder that if you are out and about, you need to eat. I didn't pack no lunch, as you can see. I didn't prep for the week, so that's why also why I couldn't pack no damn lunch. But if you out and about, go to the grocery store to eat. Even if you're getting like prepackaged things, like this is the lentil wrap. It is so much cheaper because shit could be so expensive. Even like when I went to Panda Express the other day, my Panda Express order is like $16 because I get honey walnut shrimp or some type of like shrimp entrees in the plate, and that's always additional $1.50 or whatever. The stuff is just high as hell. So like even going to a fast food restaurant, it could be $15 to $20 when that could have got you a nice little plate at an Applebee's or a nice little fast casual sit down. That's not the case. So now take your ass to the grocery store and get something of substance. So I'm gonna grab this. I'm trying to let my phone charge a little bit because it was charging so slow. I don't have like the little box. All I had was the cord to plug it up into my laptop, and my laptop was taking forever to charge. I don't know why. So I'm trying to let it charge a little bit before I go over here so I can get some footage because it's gonna do nothing but just dial me again. I got about an hour before I have to head where I'm going by 3:30. So I'm going to take a second and just lay out in the park. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I feel like I've shied away from it because it's like, oh, if you don't have 5 to 6 hours to just lay out in the sun, then it ain't worthwhile. And it's like, no, I got it. 45 minutes to an hour right now. I'm gonna prioritize and I'm gonna do it. And it's just about me doing a better job of like making those decisions and not talking myself out of some of the things. Like the crazy thing is like you should talk yourself out of buying that gas station food earlier. Wasn't even food, gas station junk. But you talk yourself out of the shit that actually matters and would actually help you. That doesn't make any goddamn sense, Erica. But alas, we're acknowledging it. I'm like, I gotta stop talking myself out of some of the things that just will work or I love or make me feel good. Also, so random, y'all. So random. So I did take out a bunch of things. I got a library card, so I got a South Pasadena library card. Shout out to them. I took out nothing but DVDs, Blu-rays, and CDs. And now I wanted to do this at home, but I'm gonna do it now. So this is what I got. I don't know the rhyme or reason fully, but I was leaning into my damn intuition, so I did it. I know I wanted to do a bunch of black films that I have not seen or I didn't remember. Um, and then a couple others that was just nostalgic. So this nostalgic. I have not watched Crooklyn in forever, so I'm going to watch this. I can't wait. I told y'all I watched the Netflix series Man on Fire. Now I'm going to rewatch this to see how it stands up compared to. Uh, I have never seen this cover. I actually have this on. Do I have Love Jones on DVD? I gotta go back through, but I saw it and I grabbed it because I was like, wait, this even looks different. But this is on Blu-ray, so oh, it says you're not leaving the heat. I gotta make sure. Well, one thing is cracked, and I'm in the shade now. Anyway, Love Jones. So I have seen these. I have seen these. Don't. This is not what I'm talking about. And then I got this because Ryan Coogler says it's one of the best movies ever made. And I'm like, I feel like I've seen it, but I want to watch it again, but from a director's lens and from like film study type of lens. I know I've seen this, but something about me wanted to grab this. I don't know why. I don't know why. Mekhi Phifer might be, might be. But here's the ones that I don't know if I've ever seen. Jungle Fever, Wesley Snipes, and this white woman. I think I grabbed this because I have certain thoughts as it pertains to interracial relationships, And this is a Spike Lee joint, so I kind of want to see what the hell Spike is saying about it. So yeah, I saw this. He is so talented, Papa Pope, and I was like, okay, I have no idea what it's about. Didn't even read the back, but okay. And then I don't think I've ever seen this. And this year I said I wanted to watch every Denzel Washington film. So alas, Ricochet. So those are all of the visuals that I grabbed. Next are CDs because my car is older, so it has a CD changer, a 6 CD changer to be specific. And I'm like, oh, I don't listen to the radio in my car. I haven't listened to the radio in a very, very long time. I usually have my headphones on anyway, but I'm like, oh, I actually do want to listen to music. And the South Pasadena Library has such an extensive media collection. So I walked over to the CDs, and the first thing I saw was jazz, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So right now I have this Billie Holiday one in, and even just playing it and driving around South Pasadena, it's like so romantic. Like the vibe is just like calm, and I'm like, oh, I definitely need this because I had a little road rage earlier, like well not road rage, but like I cuss people out when I'm driving because what the hell are you doing? Are you trying to kill all of us? But this is playing and it just is lulling you into the space of like everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. Even if it's not, even if your heart is broken, it's going to be all right. Like, and then I have no idea who these artists are, but I picked up these two. I was like, oh, they black and it's jazz. So I'm going to listen to it. So that's what I took out from the library, and I'm excited to like dive into this. Um, yeah, and whatever the charge is gonna have to be what the charge is because I'm now losing my touch grass time. I'm actually gonna take my shoes off and socks off because I'm gonna actually touch grass. I have been thinking like you probably need to go ground yourself, and that means to walk barefoot in grass or the ground. So let me switch from my tennis shoes to these Crocs. I'm glad I'm keeping a blanket in my car so I can always just pull up at any park. So let's do this. I'm probably not going to edit this while I'm here. I'm just going to enjoy being here. Yeah. I need to get an ND filter from my phone. It's just so bright out here. But this is great. It has big, big trees, so tons of shade. It's nice and cool. It's a pretty small park, but decent enough size for some space. Okay, let's eat, Erica. Oh, there must be a school nearby. There's a crossing guard. Look at the doggies. Hello. No, you're fine. So handsome. It's a girl or boy? Girl or boy? Boy. Hi. I would pet you, but I'm about to eat. You too. So good. And the crazy thing is, I actually had salad packs at home, so I could have brought one of those. What's really cool about South Pasadena, it's like this has a very, very small town vibe. And I'm definitely in a like analog leaning era and like slowing down and getting back to some of the things that did work about the past. It feels like we're being pushed to speed up, to go faster, while also being replaced by computers in all types of industries, especially creative ones. And our lives are more and more decentering us. We're having to hustle to continue to survive because it costs $200 to breathe these days. And we're getting farther and farther away from the things that matter most, or the things that are most important, or the things that actually bring us peace or calm or sense of humanity. And I'm like leaning more into like seeking out these older things or older ways of doing things. And it's not even that old, because like crazy thing is when I had Coley, I was at the park so much. I think I took it for granted. I took for granted my like commitment to like taking him to the park and taking him on walks, because it became such a part of my damn life. I would do this like all the time. Like really naturally. And I know everybody doesn't have the privilege to like stop what they're doing midday and say I'm gonna go sit at the park, but I hope more people can try to, or whatever that looks like for them. Just going back to the things that like bring you joy. I don't think we give enough credit to the non-tangible things that actually sustain us as well. A lot of us are focused on surviving and sustaining, but some of the first things to go are like sleeping, eating well, things that bring you joy, no matter how small or minute. And those things matter as well. So like you can make all the damn money in the world and burn yourself out at the same time while you're doing it, and that you can only hold for so long because you damn sure can't sustain it. And then what? Anyway, just my random rambling. Oh, is it Pasadena? Where was I at that have like parrots, like actual native parrots that be in the trees talking? It tripped me out so crazy when I first heard it, and then I looked it up, and it's a thing. Is it Pasadena? I gotta look that up again. I don't remember what area I was in. I'm trying to notice as many leaves or leaf clusters as I possibly can. And the way the sunlight is coming through this tree and its leaves is just so stunning. I think I'm gonna be getting into bird watching because I'm seeing these birds laying in the tree and I'm like, well, what kind of bird is that? What kind of bird is that? This is how people get into that stuff. This is so common. Even with the construction in the background, this is still such a constructing constructive even with the construction in the background, this is such a peaceful, calm moment. I'm glad I did this. These trees are stunning. Like absolutely stunning. Uh, I need to start coming to the park with my friends because I just want to take a nap here. I will not fall asleep in the park by myself. That will not happen. We ain't doing that. We do a lot of things, Erica. And then I'm looking at this tree. I want to climb it so bad. I want to climb it because I've been wanting to climb more trees. I have a pillow in the car and I literally forgot that I just left it. Ugh. But I definitely have been wanting to climb more trees. So this summer we need to make that a thing. This yellow is bright as hell. When I saw these in the store, I loved it. But now that I have them on, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't hate it. They are buttery soft, but I'm just like, it's so bright. That's kind of what I wanted. Anywho, how much more time I got? Oh, it's 2:45. I need to be getting ready to go in the next 15 minutes. But this was totally worth it. If I'm gonna be behind on videos and whatnot, it need to be because I'm doing shit like this.
really, really far. Now you won't give the ball back. Just like Kobe. He's still running with the ball. Oh, he's so cute. Where's he going? Is that his family? Oh, is he coming over here? Hi. He's so innocent. He is not giving the ball back to his owner yet. They're over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. He is just running with that ball in his mouth, having a ball. Oh, he dropped it so he could pee on the tree. He had the fetch part of it, but he don't have the return and like give the ball back. Oh, where's he going? Get him out the street. Hey, shit. Wait. He's just letting him run out. He ran the street. No, he's not as. He doesn't have good recall. Okay, I should be getting ready to go. Also, y'all, did you notice, or do you notice? Don't look at my feet back here. They're ashy. Um, that when we opt to go slower, time starts to move slower. Wait, why is my mic not? Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Every now and again, this mic will just, I don't know, stop. But have you noticed that when we opt to go slower, time will seemingly start to move slower as well? Because that's what I'm noticing. I looked down, it was 2:55 or 45, 44. And then the whole little thing went with the dog, and I'm looking and da da da. And I just knew 15 minutes passed. I looked down, it's 2:48. Little to no time had passed. Like it was, yeah, initially looked down, it was 2:44. Then it's 2:48. And I'm like, time is moving so slow. I feel like I am really able to soak up this moment and just be here. So maybe time feels like it's running away from us or moving so fast because we're moving fast. And the key is to just slow ourselves the fuck down. Mm, literally. 2:51. Just cooling. Just cooling. I want to look up some video essays on the perception of time because I feel like I feel like somebody probably already done some deep dive on that. And I'd be curious to know what they think about it. Anyway, I'm gonna do a couple stretches and then get ready to head out of here. Leave no trace. Ugh, this is wet on the bottom. Okay, let's roll. Okay, let y'all hear a little bit of the jazz. It's given if I do say so myself. Copyright is real. I ain't even about to play with Billie Holiday's estate like that. Let's get where we are going. It's a stop. Like, relax.